Hey friends! Choosing a baby monitor can be really tough. The Hello Baby monitor seems like an amazing bargain, and in this video, I'm going to help you figure out if it's the right choice for your family. And down below, I will include a link to the exact model that I'm reviewing in this video, so please do check that out. And if you buy something through my link, I will earn a commission. The packaging on this monitor is very simple. When you open it up, you'll find it includes a camera, a parent unit, chargers for both, and wall mounting hardware. Setting up this baby monitor is super simple. You just charge up the parent unit, turn it on, turn the camera on, and you're good to go. Super easy setup is one of the reasons people like to go with the non-Wi-Fi baby monitors. People also like them because they're hard to hack into. Also, they're really easy for babysitters or grandma to use. You don't have to worry about your Wi-Fi going down, and they're great for travel. They're super easy to set up in a hotel. I set up a scene in a room so that you can see what the view on the Hello Baby monitor looks like. It's a pretty good picture, especially when the lights are on. I like that the angle of view is nice and wide so you can see the whole room. This would be really nice to use if you have toddlers who might be running out of bed. This monitor does only have one level of zoom compared to some others might have two. And when I turn off the lights, here's what the view in the dark looks like. It does get a little blown out looking, but I think you can still see enough to see what's going on with your baby. And this is a very dark room. This is what it looks like on a cell phone, and this is what it looks like on the Hello Baby monitor. The parent unit on this monitor is pretty nice, but it does feel a little bit cheaper than some of the other ones I tried. I've only been testing it for a few days, and you can already see there are a little bit of scratches on the front of the screen. It's also a little bit strange that you have to go into the menus to change the volume or the brightness on the parent unit. You would think there'd be buttons for that. And when you turn the brightness all the way down on the parent unit, it's still really bright. I saw a lot of complaints about this online. If you try to have this in your bedroom as a parent overnight, it's gonna be blinding you when you're trying to sleep. You can turn the video part off of the monitor if you just wanted to use audio overnight though. I wanted to test how long the battery lasted on the parent unit, so I set it up with video and sound going and I let it run all night. I tested it with some of the other monitors, and after 14 hours, the Hello Baby monitor still had 2 bars on it. I finally gave up and I just decided this has a really good battery life. So that's definitely a huge pro of this baby monitor. If you want to mount the camera on the wall, the Hello Baby monitor does come with the mounting hardware for the wall, but I was disappointed to see that this is a special mounting system that only works with Hello Baby. Because there are no holes on the bottom of the Hello Baby camera, you can't use it with a standard baby monitor mount unless you get an adapter. There are adapters available though. Also, I did want to point out, I probably would not use the drywall anchor that's included. I would go to a hardware store and get something a little sturdier. If you're mounting a camera above your baby's head, you want to be really sure it's solidly connected. I also wanted to test how far the baby monitor would stay connected, so I tested it 2 different ways. At first, I set up the camera in my driveway, and then I went for a walk with my puppy down the road, and I wanted to see how far I could get. I was surprised the Hello Baby stayed connected over 300 feet. In one of my tests, it even went up to 400 feet. That is a long way away from my house. And then I tried it with the camera set up in my bedroom, and I took the parent unit all over my house, 2 floors down into the basement. It stayed perfectly connected. And I also went outside, out all the way to the mailbox and all over the backyard, stayed solidly connected the whole time. So I was really impressed with the range on the Hello Baby monitor. This monitor also has a temperature sensor, and I did find that it was relatively accurate. It seemed to be mostly within about 1 degree of the actual temperature in the room. One feature I really wish it had is noise cancellation. If you're using white noise in the baby's room at night, it can get really annoying to listen to it all night as a parent, and there are baby monitors that will cancel that out and you don't have to listen to it all night. But the Hello Baby monitor does not have that feature. With the Hello Baby monitor, you can have up to 4 cameras connected to one parent unit, and it will scroll between the different pictures, showing you one at a time and switching between them. This monitor does not have a split screen option where you can see 2 cameras at once. I did see a lot of comments about the Hello Baby monitors that finding the right camera to fit with the right unit can be a little bit tricky. So a lot of people were recommending if you think you want 2 or 3 cameras, just go ahead and buy them as a set in the beginning. Another feature that this monitor has is it can play lullabies. I'm not really sure why you'd want to do this though. Since the lullaby comes out of the camera unit, it's really loud on the parent unit, and it just sounds terrible. And I was surprised that there's no actual white noise option. There is an ocean sound, that's the closest there is to white noise. But personally, I would just use something separate to get white noise if that's what you want. Overall, I was really impressed with the Hello Baby monitor, especially considering how inexpensive it is. It's less than half the price of a lot of its competition, and it does the job really well. And its range and battery life were very impressive. But it's not the highest quality baby monitor, and if price doesn't matter to you, it would not be my top choice. If you want to check out this baby monitor, please do use that link down below, and if you buy something through my link, I will earn a commission. To see how the Hello Baby monitor compares to its competition, next up, check out my video of the best non-Wi-Fi baby monitor. I'm going to include the link right here for you.